Caitlin Clark eager to move forward after viral Fever Sun scuffle. Caitlin Clark has no interest in rehashing Indiana's physical testy win against Connecticut when she was shoved to the floor by Marina Mabrey. Mabrey's hit on Clark in Tuesday night's game was upgraded to a flagrant 2 on Wednesday. I think Steph, Fever coach Stephanie White, talked about it plenty after the last game, and it is what it is. You move on, Clark said Thursday before playing the Golden State Valkyries in her first visit to San Francisco. My focus is just on tonight. J.C. Sheldon poked Clark in the eye in the third quarter, and the Fever star cringed while grabbing at her face. Sheldon then chest bumped her before Clark pushed back, and Mabrey got involved by bumping Clark to the floor. A sellout crowd has been anticipating Clark's stop in the Bay Area with the games circled on the calendar for the expansion team come the day the schedule was released. It comes 2 days after the Fever's 88-71 home win against the Sun, featuring 3 late ejections and further discipline. Clark has been studying Stephen Curry from afar and taking notice of how the Warriors' superstar deals with swarming, physical defenses and regular double teams, much like what Clark sees every night. Part of it, she said, has been a commitment to getting stronger. She increased her weightlifting regimen coming into her second WNBA season. Clark realizes she will face a top defender and her share of hits with all the attention on her. Steph is somebody I've watched a lot of film of, she said. I try to watch as many Warriors games as I can just because I love the way he plays, and there's so much I can learn from him. But I think when you look at Steph, and it's something I remember from the first time I actually watched him in person, is how strong he is physically. He's built, he really is. I think that also kind of showed me going into year 2, is how much time I really needed to put into the weight room to be able to play at this level of physicality, and also not get tired through the course of a game. Valkyries coach Natalie Nepcast planned to put a body on Clark at every chance to make things tougher on her, even from way out. Clark is averaging 21.3 points and 8.7 assists while shooting 40% from three-point range. Obviously, you've got to pick her up higher. She shoots from the logo, so you can't pick her up at the logo just because, again, that's a super comfortable shot, Naka said. It's almost like a layup to her. They'll see her going to her left, so we just got to be aware. By the time the final buzzer echoed through the arena, the energy in the air was charged, not with celebration, but with tension. Fans still held their breath from the flashpoint moment late in the third quarter when Indiana Fever rookie sensation Caitlin Clark was caught in the middle of a heated scuffle with the Connecticut Sun. The moment, captured from dozens of angles, spread online like wildfire. But if there's one thing Caitlin Clark has learned in her whirlwind transition from collegiate icon to professional firebrand, it's how to weather the noise. It's part of the game, Clark said calmly in a post-game interview, brushing a loose strand of hair behind her ear as cameras swarmed. You compete. Sometimes it gets chippy. You move on. Move on. 3 syllables that carried more weight than they seemed to. For Clark, moving on has become more than a media-friendly soundbite. It's a necessary mindset in the relentless world of professional sports. Still adjusting to life in the WNBA spotlight, she's learning in real time how to handle physical defenses, verbal jabs, and the heavy burden of being both a franchise player and a national headline on any given night. A rookie in the eye of the storm, the Fever Sun game had been competitive from the jump. Clark, known for her deep three-point range and floor vision, had put on a show with her usual flair, no-look passes, step-back threes, even a behind-the-back assist that sent the home crowd into a frenzy. But the game wasn't just about skill, it was about grit. The Sun came with a physical brand of defense, clearly intent on rattling Indiana's star guard. Midway through the third, after a hard screen near half-court sent Clark to the hardwood, the tension escalated. A brief confrontation followed, with shoves exchanged and words muttered under breath. The league officials separated the players quickly. The altercation was enough to dominate the game's narrative. Social media exploded. Some applauded Clark's composure. Others debated whether she was being unfairly targeted by opposing teams. A few questioned if she needed to show more toughness, more fire. Clark, however, stayed above the fray. I'm not here to prove I'm the toughest. I'm here to play basketball, she said. I've played in a lot of big moments. This is just another challenge.